What's up, thotties? It's Blake with 3 E's here back on another YouTube video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. And if you're returning on my channel, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We are coming up on 2,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Obviously, that's not a lot of subscribers compared to other YouTube channels, but it honestly means a lot to me. Make sure you guys stick to the end of the video so you guys can get the full experience. Again, thank you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Let's stop. I've been babbling on for a little bit. Let's get started with the collection of my records. So I'm gonna start off with the first record that I've ever purchased in my life is the Question Mark record vinyl. This one really means a lot to me because X is one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist. And this I actually got, and he was. This is the inside, by the way. I don't have the actual record inside of it, just because I display this on the back of my dresser right there. As if you watch any of my other videos, they're back there. But this one means a lot to me because he was supposed to sign it, actually, but unfortunately he was killed before he could sign any of them. So instead of that, we got a the people who bought it, like on the original release. Got a funeral booklet, and it's really cool. It has a lot of pictures of him and members only. So yeah, this one of my favorite ones too. So yeah, the next one I bought, I actually got on the same day. Like it actually came to my house on the same day as that one. Is Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. Again, I wasn't a huge fan of Tyler the Creator until this dropped. Which, you know, Flower Boy bandwagon, I guess, if you want to call it. But then I went back and listened to Goblin, Bastard, and Wolf, and I just fell in love with his art and his music and his fashion and just everything about his aesthetics. So that's that. It has some pictures of him in there. And yeah, and then the back, it has a B on this. Again, one of my favorite albums from 2018, or no, 2017 or 2018, I forget which year it released, but yeah. The next record I bought was 17 by X, and as you can probably see, I am a big fan of X, but this one I got, it was on the 1-year anniversary, or 2-year anniversary, I forget what it was, but I didn't get it on the initial release of 17. And I don't know if they released vinyls on the initial release of 17, but I did get it. It is like a one thing, like the ones you just saw open up. This one does not, I don't know why. But it came with a little poster thing, and I thought that was really cool. It has like old pictures of X, and it's just really cool that they put that in there. And on the back it has a track list and like kind of a shiny font. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I've been a fan of X since Look At Me got really popular, and when 17 dropped, it like kind of pulled me in just that much more, and then I have been a huge fan ever since. I have so many videos on X. The record, like I unboxed my vinyls, and then I did a unboxing of merch, and then I did a collection of merch. I have a playlist on my channel if you guys want to go check those out, if you're interested in more X content. And then the next one I got is Members Only Volume 4. Now this album, I bought the vinyl thinking it was going to be an amazing piece of art, but that's not really what it came down to. I'm not sure, I don't think a lot of people like this album, and I'm not a huge fan of it either. There's a couple tracks on this that I do like Nothing with Cooley Cut, Craigslist, and Kill Station. That is a good song. Now or Never with Flyboy Tarantino, Craigslist, and Kidway. And that's like a couple of the only songs I like off of this one. And then, as we've talked about, the next one I got was Skins. I'm not sure if Members Only Volume 4 or Skins came first. I'm pretty sure it's Volume 4. But then I have Skins. This one has a really cool picture inside. It's of X. It's very high def, and it's just a great picture of him. Yeah, and then on the back, there's the track list. Again, not one of my favorite X tapes, but it does have a lot of good songs like Guardian Angel, one of my favorites, Train Food, another just great storytelling song, Staring at the Sky is good, and I Don't Let Go. Those are probably my favorites from this. Again, it's short, sweet, yeah. Then the next one I have is Igor by Tyler, the Creator. This is, again, another one of my favorite albums. The inside, it just has a picture of him dressed up as Igor, and then the track credits and all of that. This was actually the first concert I've ever been to. I went to Igor tour in Columbus, I think. It was almost a little bit too hot, but you know, there were people selling water, and it was just all around a good time. The next one is one I got for Christmas, 2019 Christmas. It is Yay by Kanye. A lot of people don't like this album, or EP, or whatever you want to call it, but I like it. I don't know why a lot of people don't like it, but I honestly like every single song on this album. And I've been a Kanye fan for a while. My brother is older than me, and he showed me him. I remember, like, we shared an iTunes, and I remember just looking at it, and I thought it was pronounced Kane West, so there's more cringe from young Blake. This next one I also got for Christmas. It is Playboi Carti, Self-Titled. This is a pretty rare album, and it was back-ordered. So I had to ask, like, to restock it, and Merch Bar did, which shout out to them for restocking their stuff when people ask. I don't know how long it took for them to restock that, but I'm also a huge Playboi Carti fan and Lil Uzi Vert fan, and I haven't gotten an Uzi vinyl because they're so expensive. They're like $3,000 for Love is Rage 2. So that's why I don't have a Lil Uzi Vert vinyl. If I could get my hands on one, I would. But I can't. This album means a lot to me too, as all of these have a special place in my heart. This released in 2017, I'm pretty sure, 2016, when I really got into music, and I really got into X music. I really got into Lil Uzi. Well, I've been into Lil Uzi for longer than this, but I got into Playboi Carti. I got into Tyler, the Creator, A$AP Rocky, Frank Ocean, with the release of Blonde. I also need to get that on vinyl. I need to get Blonde on vinyl. And overall, I just got into music a lot during that time. That's when I first downloaded Spotify. Just that point in my life, you know, I like having these because it's like a reminder of that time of my life when I just found this sense of music. And yeah, my favorite tracks on Playboi Carti, Self-Titled, is probably Do That Shiz, Location. I would say those are one of my favorites off of this. Then lastly, I also did get this for Christmas too. This is the XXXTENTACION ? Deluxe. This has so many vinyls in it. This was $80, opposed to like a $30 single album vinyl is what those usually are each, which is a pretty fair price because, you know, it's an album and it's tangible, and you know, it's collectible, and it just looks cool if you set it up in your room, or if you find a different way to display it. I know there's tons of videos on how to display it. I've tried them all, but they never just looked good in my room, and my room is very cluttered with decorations and stuff. But yeah, in this there is tons and tons of pictures, unreleased, I'm pretty sure. Gotta make sure I show it right. But yeah, in this one we have just regular old ? Which I already have, but it's nice to have another one, I guess, since the ? Is old, so I have a re-upped one. This one is just instrumentals from ? Which is really cool to listen to and freestyle over. If you don't know, I do make music. It's not serious, so don't expect serious music. I have a link in the description for a playlist to all my music that I make. If you guys are interested at all, I wouldn't be surprised if you aren't. But then this is the actual deluxe with a ghetto Christmas carol and the voice memos. So yeah, how do I show that? Okay. This one, I'm not sure what it is. I don't think I think this is just for the posters, but that's a pretty cool photo right there. And then that, I don't even know what that is, but it looks like just a blur. And then there's this, which is really cool. It's very well put together, and then on the back there's question mark. It is very good quality. You know, all this stuff, it's like laminated. It's very professional, and I was so happy with this. It's kind of just like a closure, like, you know, just to wrap everything up from his past and just everything put into one booklet. That also came with a big old poster from one of his Instagram posts. It's kind of a scary picture of him, and then that's on the back. We'll hold it there for a second so you guys can read it. I think it says, I love you more than I love myself. Jose Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy, January 23rd, 1998 to June 18th, 2018. Oh gosh. So I haven't hung that up in my room yet, obviously, because I don't have any room in my room, if that makes any sense. So that's all the records that I do have as of now. Hopefully I can grow my my collection as more albums release. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please subscribe and drop a like, drop a comment of some video ideas that you would like to see, or any questions you may have about the records, or about anything about whatever. I'll try and get back to you. I'm pretty good at answering questions, and I like reading them all. Thank you guys so much. Feel free to go check out all my other YouTube videos. I have a lot about X, making music, Q&As, just random videos for you guys to enjoy. I have merch, link in the description also if you guys are interested. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys when I post next. Peace.
Frog dance. Frogs on my pants, I'm up next. Frog just chillin' on a bench, just flex. Poke a frog in his stomach with a fingy. Cups of frogs at Goodwill.
Kinda stingy.